What's poppin'? Welcome back to DBP Reloaded. You see what's on the screen here. The conclusion of tennis week. I appreciate everybody. Appreciate everybody who enjoyed it, who watched them all, see me win, see me lose. I appreciate everybody who checked it out. I definitely appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? So this is gonna be the conclusion of tennis week. We have some other games that I'm gonna play tennis wise. We're just not gonna be concluding the week with this. You know what I'm saying? Then we're gonna get into some other stuff. But we here. Tennis World Tour 2. I be calling it World Tour Tennis. Whatever. You know what I mean? I feel like it sounds better World Tour Tennis, is my opinion. It comes off better, like whatever. But we here. This is probably the best tennis menu, I'm gonna say one of the best menus I've seen. This is fire. This is fire. And the thing is about this is very simple, all purpose. If you took off Tennis World Tour there and just had basketball, football, you can use this for anything. Very simple and to the point. I enjoy this. Now, I didn't start no career in this and not like that, you know what I mean? But we pretty much got the same modes you've seen in World Tour, except it's put together a little better. Except we got a store here. So, you know, like some, I'm not gonna say this some VC, but I mean, you know what I mean? Like you got like skill card booster packs. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I've never been a fan of those, but they're here. They're present in this game. Okay, let's see if the online is active. I would like to think this is. You know what I mean? I know the first one wasn't, but let's see if these servers is up. Let's see here. Yep. So the servers like they're up here. You understand what I'm saying? So you can get in here and find a little something. Let's see if there's some online leads just to make sure. See if you look at the rankings and things like that. You know what I mean? Just make sure you're able to check some things out. I'm not seeing nothing here. I'm not seeing nothing pull up. You can go into. I want to just make sure. I mean, you can go in. Let me see. I'm not trying to. Well, the servers is up, so you can search for. Okay, so the servers is here. You can go on the online. The servers is active. It's not active in the first one, but it's active here. Okay. All right. So tennis school, you learn the basics, all that. You know what I'm saying? Create and customize your player here. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, I did make a player. I'm tripping. Look what year. You see that? January 8th, 2020 is the last time I played this game. Last time I played it, man. You know what I'm saying? So let's go in there and check them out. You know what I mean? Let's check them out. Can I actually edit them? Yeah, he don't, hey, don't look the greatest. I don't know what I was thinking. What was I on? I made him. What was I thinking about when I did that? You know what I mean? But, you got that. And like I said, he's not too bad. You know what I'm saying? He just, not bad. You know what I'm saying? Not bad. I guess not. I mean, but that was 5 years ago, pretty much. So, so yeah, I mean, you could go in there and do what you do, edit. The same type of modifications you can do pretty much in the last one, top spin and things like that. You could really go in there and morph the face to your liking. Like I said, it's gonna take you some time to do all that. You know what I'm saying? So, but if you got the patience to sit through there, you could really kind of make the player look how you want face-wise. You understand what I'm saying? So it's pretty good. So let's get to it. Get my guy here and all that. So we here. So I'm gonna say we looking the same here as far as the modes. You probably we talking 7.5, man. Like you don't got no mini games or anything like that. You just straight up career exhibition. In tournament. You got tournament now. I mean, you got tournament in here. I still say mid sevens here. I mean, if you want to go high, fine. You know what I'm saying? But, you don't have any mini games, things like that. Just little extras here. You know what I'm saying? But everything is here. If you want to even say, if someone came to me like, yo, this is an 8 at the most, I'm not tripping. I'm still going to say we in the 7s, though, regardless of the fact. So let's get to it. Exhibition, singles. They got a nice roster up in here, look like, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got a nice little roster up in here. Let's check it out. Got some unlockables. That's always good. That's always to have unlockables for replay reasons. You know what I'm saying? Replayability and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's a DLC pack. Okay, so you got to do some DLC here. Let's see if I can go to the store. Let's see something here. Oh, you know what? I remember. You know what though? They did have a bundle that had the Champions DLC package. I didn't get that bundle. I do remember. I think it had some sort of DLC pack. If I'm not mistaken, it had something. I don't know if it was exactly the Champions, but it had a DLC pack. So yeah, you gotta get the DLC pack. I thought you could play it and unlock them, but it's a DLC pack. Let's see if you can actually. Let's see something. Let's check that out real quick. You can go. Let's see if you can actually buy it. If they let you go into the. You can't do that from here. You gotta go into the actual eShop probably and do that. So I mean, hey. So, well, at least you know Champions DLC pack gets you the rest of those guys. You know what I mean? So, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Yeah, I believe they all say Champion. No, this is Legends. So, you got Legends DLC packs. You got a couple DLC packs. You got Legends. Then you got Champions. Man, so yeah, there was a bundle that had some DLC pack. I don't know if it was the Legends or the Champions. Obviously, you see I didn't get that. You know what I mean? What's this one over here? This one. I think it was this one. Yeah, so you got a few DLCs up in this. That's crazy. They kind of wilding with the DLC a little bit, you know what I'm saying? They tripping, you know what I'm saying? But hey, we're not gonna focus on that, you know what I mean? I'm not a big DLC fan, but it is what it is. So we're gonna roll with him. I'm always rolling with him there. Let's see. Let's go against brother right here. Dang, alright. I like that stadium hard. Stadium hard. That's hard. Let's go here. We're gonna go here with it. Okay, here, 1 and 3 games. Normal, okay. How many difficulty levels here? Yeah, they kept it real normal with this. They kept it regular with this here. All right. No, disabled skill cards. I don't even want to deal with that. All right, so let's go ahead and get to it. I mean, like I said, you know, I do like the menu is definitely dope. You know what I'm saying? How they show the real players in the background. But you know, like I said, we talking like mid-7th at the most. We want to say high. Even if you're on a stretch to 8, cool. But you know, it's not packed out like the other tennis games. I mean, you got your standard stuff, man, but they kept it super standard. You know, the DLC packs, I'm not exactly a fan of that, but you know, that's how modern gaming is nowadays. You gotta deal with DLCs and all that type of stuff. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. You know. So far, the best tennis game I played on the Switch so far is the AO Tennis 2. They got a lot with that. You know what I mean? But you know. Let's see. Not bad looking game. Like I said, you got some muddy textures here and there. Yeah, this took a decline from the last game. This is like it took a little decline, didn't it? Come on. Ah. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, he got me. Yeah, well, this is really the frames is kind of you kind of notice these frames a lot in this. Yeah, the graphics like they may have took a little bit of a hit in this versus the last game, man. I would have to say honestly though, oh man, I be getting killed with that every time, dog. I get killed with that. I'm gonna say these graphics is probably this year high 7s. It feel like it's a little worse than World Tour. Oh my goodness, Matt, come on, son. I be getting, man, listen, I be starting off these bad, man. You know, starting off these simulation joints, I be getting cooked. I'm only nice in virtual tennis, dog. Virtual tennis, I'm alright in. This here, these joints, not the greatest. Come on. Come on, out. Damn, dog. I be getting rocked, you know what I'm saying? But you know, like I said, practice makes perfect. I see Nacon be having some good controllers too, man. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, the very irritated by the graphics. I am a little irritated by that, but you know, I understand it's the Switch, but my thing is, you know, the last year's version looked better than this. You know what I'm saying? So I'm confused with that. Maybe they didn't want to, you know, man, listen, my hitting be ridiculous. You know what I mean? Maybe I don't know why it took a hit. Maybe they just didn't want to. I don't know. I don't know why it took a hit like that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the graphics bumped up a lot on the you know, the next gen consoles. I'm getting cooked, dog. Like this is crazy. I'm getting cooked by this dude. You know what I'm saying? I am getting washed. Something serious. Come on now, Matt. There you go. This is a shame. We're gonna have to rematch this. I can't just get smoked like that and just leave. Like, nah, we can't do that. We gotta rock out again. You know what I'm saying? Because the way I'm getting did is crazy. Yeah, the way I'm getting did is wild. You know what I mean? I got used to these movements and all that. But I mean, the gameplay, not mad at the gameplay. I mean, we're still in the ace with the gameplay here. The frames is you notice the frames a lot in this one though. You notice the low frames in this one a lot. Come on, I'm getting washed. I'm getting I'm holding the you know the shot button and everything. It's just certain angles I be having issues with. I'm getting handled right now. I'm getting handled right now, and I gotta eat that. You know what I'm saying? I gotta eat that. No quitting. I just gotta eat that and power through it. You know what I'm saying? I gotta power through it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. This good, 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 good. Over here getting cooked and all that on the airwaves. Ha ha ha. Getting cooked all the time, boy. I stay getting cooked these old joints, boy. I be out here looking like, man, I'm out here getting washed up bad. Come on, let's go. Come on. There we go. Let's go. There you go. Come on. Get that. Nice, nice, nice. We coming up a little bit. We may not have to run it back. We may not have to run it back. We actually, you know, doing a little something now. Oh. Come on. Ah. Come on. Ooh, he got me. You good job, sir. Good job, sir. The textures is very muddy. And listen, I'm not saying that you know like the texture is muddy, man. Like you know, I'm kind of surprised by how muddy the textures is. Just looking at the other games, especially if you got a game that came out already. You know what I'm saying? And the damn man, and the textures look worse in the sequel. I don't that right there throws me off there. But I mean, the gameplay we talking about, we in the eights with this. Low to mid, you know what I'm saying? I know the frames might bother some, but low to mids with the gameplay. The graphics, we in the sevens with this, man. Like we high sevens with the graphics. The presentation, I mean, it's cool. We in the sevens with that too. You know what I'm saying? Come on, dog. This is crazy. We in the sevens with that too. So, um, no, we might have to. Nah, forget that. Nah. Heck no, we running this back. I can't get got like that. Can't get got like that. One more. We gonna do the same thing I did before. We gonna do 1-1. Just one more time. I just want to get another shot at this one more time. You know what I'm saying? It's been like 5 years. It's been 5 years, man. You know what I'm saying? But you feel the difference with some of these games, though. You feel the difference. Like, man, this feel, you know what I mean? The hitting, you know, it's the timing and things like that. You know what I'm saying? That does feel differently. You know what I'm saying? Hold up, wait, you can unlock, wait a second. You might can just unlock players. Hold on, wait a second. Let me see something real quick, y'all. I just seen unlock player. Wait a minute. Let's see here. Oh, it say unlock controller. What does that mean? Okay, I'm like, hold on, unlock player. All right, you know what I'm saying? My bad, y'all. But yeah. So we gonna rematch that 1-on-1. We gonna do 1-on-1. Let's we keep it there. We keep it there. We don't gotta switch it up. You know what I'm saying? We gonna do 1-on-1. You know what I'm saying? And just get to crack one more match, man. But yeah, I mean it looks worse. You can almost say it play a little worse because of the frames. I'm not one to trip out the frames. I know a lot of people do though. So it's not about me here. You know what I'm saying? It's just graphics high 7. Modes mid 7. Presentation in the 7s. The gameplay, we talking about low to mid 8s. You could say this is a high 7, yo. Or you could say this is in the 7s. Definitely in the 7s. You know what I'm saying? It's not bad. It's just in the 7s. It's not bad. It's just in the 7s. The graphics did take a hit here. You know what I'm saying? So, which I'm still like, surprised by that. But whatever. You know what I mean? Whatever. Come on, man. Golly, man. I keep messing up there. I keep messing up with that. And it's worse in this game. I haven't had to, I've been struggling in other games with certain serves, but in this one, I'm like, man, I can't somehow get my timing down yet. Come on, let's go. Come on. Man, I gotta But you know, once you get into you know, the rhythm, once you get into, you know what I'm saying, a good rhythm in this, you'll be fine. It's just sometimes, especially when you're in the zone, you can really get, you know what I'm saying, like especially when you're in the zone, look at that. Every time I'm thinking he gonna hit it to the left, and he gets me every time. Like he gets me every time like that. But then if I went to the right, he probably, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm having a bad showing here. This is a bad showing. But it happens sometimes, man. It happens sometimes. Come on. Terrible showing, Matt. Absolutely terrible. Got washed. I got washed. I got whooped on. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it happens sometimes. You get whooped sometimes. Like I said, I show the L's with the wins. You know what I mean? I just gotta get my reps up more so in this one. You know what I'm saying? And find your time. And what I've noticed in these tennis games, you know, that timing is for real. Like I mean, virtual tennis, you don't have to have that type of sense of timing. You can just go in there and do what you do. You know what I'm saying? Games like Top Spin, Tennis World Tour, AO, things like that. Your timing and planting got to be on point. Cause, say for instance, I'm in the middle, right, and I hit the swing button, he not gonna swing. That's why you'll see me just standing there. You know what I'm saying? And I try to move over to the right or something. He not gonna swing unless he in a certain distance. You know what I mean? It's not like virtual tennis rocking. You know what I mean? It's not like that. So I appreciate the sim aspect of this. So it's just, you just gotta get better at it. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get better at it. It's just that simple. You know what I mean? But this game here is fire. I still say it's good. It's definitely good. You got some good stuff here. It's just, you know, I know the frames would be a problem. The muddy textures probably be a problem. So it took more of a hit. If that don't mean it's not a high 7 still. You know what I'm saying? It just don't feel exactly polished, and the textures, muddy presentation is kind of bland. And you don't got a lot of, you know what I'm saying? So, but it's still high 7s, man. I still say it's in the 7s. I can't give it an 8, you know what I mean? But I still say it's in the 7s, you know what I'm saying? And I'm willing to go high 7s with it, man. So make sure you like, subscribe, share the content. That concludes Tennis Week. Y'all seen me win some, seen me lose some. But I wanted to show y'all some tennis, man. You know what I mean? So make sure you like, subscribe, share the content. Greatly appreciate it from everybody. Oh yeah, NFL Street coming up. Oh yeah, NFL Street. I got the third one, so we about to be hitting Street. I'm about to go back and start reviewing some of these. I got all my 2Ks done, right? 2Ks is done. I got all the 2Ks reviewed, all the lives is reviewed. All right, I still got a long way to go before I finish the Madden, you know what I'm saying? But we're going to start hitting the Madden. I don't know if I'm going to theme week it, but, you know, because NFL Street is only 3 games. I don't have NFL Tour, you know what I'm saying? So, but we're going to hit the NFL Streets next week, you know what I'm saying, or following this week. And then we're going to be reviewing these Maddens and playing a bunch of other stuff. So make sure y'all hit that request section if y'all want to see certain games, you know what I'm saying? If I have it, I'm going to get right to it quick. But just, you know, there's a couple of requests I couldn't get yet, you know, because I don't have the games. You know what I mean? So stay tuned for that. I'm still going to start playing through that GoldenEye soon. You know what I'm saying? So stay tuned for that on the N6. I'm not the N64, but the 360, okay? And I'm going to be doing Perfect Dark. But right now, like I said, I'm doing 50 Cent, Blood on the Sand. So I'm knocking that out and things like that. So a lot, like I said, daily content, daily premieres from 4 to 6, always. You know what I'm saying? Some days it'll be better than others, of course. But it is what it is, daily content, man. So make sure you like, subscribe. I greatly appreciate everybody who come through and show love. I appreciate all of y'all, man. 100%, man. All right? Peace.